Hello and welcome to Color Up. Am I calling you a loser if you make place bets? Not exactly. Hear me out. Today I want to talk about taking down or when you should take down your place bets so you don't end up a loser. This is an old book by Zeke Feinberg. It's pretty unique in his concepts, but there is one chapter that I found pretty interesting, and it's about place betting. And he called you a loser if you don't take down your place bets after 2 wins. Pretty intriguing, right? So he says if you take down your bets after 2 wins, you will have a bigger profit than if you wait for 5 wins. Okay, that doesn't really make sense. 5 wins is going to obviously have more profits than 2 wins. Not exactly. So let me go through what he talks about and we'll get to the bottom of this. All right, he talks about placing just the inside numbers and he will never press a place bet. Like I said, he's got some pretty unique ideas. So what he's talking about is if you have 22 inside or you have 1 unit, well, whatever, you can use $10, whatever, it doesn't matter. So in this example, I'll just use $5. So if we have the 5 through 9 placed and you make 2 hits, let's say whatever number, the 5 hits, you get 7, and then the 8 hits, you get an additional 7. After 2 hits, pull down your bets, you've recouped your initial investment, and you have $14 in profit. Now, how is that more profitable than 5? Well, let me show you. So he says, okay, you've got another player, he's got the same bet, 22 inside. He gets 1 hit, fine. He gets the same second hit, great. Let's say he gets even a 3rd hit on the numbers. And then the 7 comes, you 7 out, so you're gonna lose your initial investment. What do you have here? You have $21. You have now lost $1 with 3 hits compared to 2 hits and down. All right, you have 22 across, you make 4 hits. 7 comes, you lose your investment. You have $28 in winnings, but that's only a profit of $6. 2 hits and down, profit of 14. All right, let's say you get 5 hits and then the 7 comes. You lose your investment. You've won $35, but you only have a profit of $13. That's still less than the $14 profit with 2 hits and down. And remember, the more time that goes on, the more rolls you're hitting, the more likely that 7 is to come, you know, on average a little over 6 rolls. So you're trying to get 5 wins to get more of a profit than just 2 hits and down. At 6 hits, you do finally come out ahead. At 6 hits, you lose your investments if the 7 comes. You've won $42 and you now have a profit of $20 versus 14. So you have to hit an additional 4 times to get more of a profit than just 2 hits and down. So he's calling you a loser if you don't just take 2 hits and come down, because the chances, you know, the chances of that 7 coming is more likely the more times you're rolling. Now, if you're going to be pressing your bets, he obviously advises against that, but that's a whole different situation. So we're just talking about leaving your bets out versus pulling them down. So pretty interesting. So let's go ahead and do a roll comparing one player who is going to pull down after 2 hits versus a second player who is going to let it ride out and see what happens. All right, we have player A and B, $200 bankroll. They're both going to play $22 inside. Let's get a point set. Point's going to be 6. Doesn't really matter for these players. Player B is going to drop $25. Get his caps and $3 and change. I'm going to put player B down here and I'm going to put player A up here. Just so we can visually see it. All right, we'll drop the dealer 25, caps, turn our change, and we are set up and ready to see some numbers. Let's go. 2 craps, snake eyes. We don't care about that. Okay, it's going to be a 6. It's our point hit. Player B is going to win $7. We'll rack it up front here. Player A also wins $7. rack it up. Point comes off, means these place bets are off. Let's get a new point set. Okay, it's going to be 6 again. And these players are ready to go. Okay, it's going to be 4. We're not playing the 4, we're just playing the inside numbers. Okay, it's going to be 9. Player B is going to win 7. And player A is also going to win 7. But player A is going to pull his bets down. So we'll go, gets his original bankroll back, and some 1s. And player B is just going to ride it out and hope to see some more numbers. Okay, Zeke is going to win 7. Like to see that. And there's a 9. So I believe that's our 4th hit. And 7 out. Puck's going to come off. Player B is going to lose that investment. And we're going to start all over. New shooter, looking for a point. Okay, it's going to be 8. Player B is going to drop his $22. And player A is going to drop his $22. Both set up and ready to go. See some inside numbers. Okay, 4 doesn't affect us. Yeah, the book is pretty interesting. Another 4. Got some very contrarian ideas or concepts. Okay, that's 7 out. They're both going to be losers. Pretty interesting stuff. All right. New shooter. Looking to set a point. 6 hard. So I don't have enough 1s. We're going to drop 25 for player B. Get his change, and 22 for player A. Set up and ready to go. Let's see some inside numbers now. No, 0.7. This is not helping the illustration if I just going to 7 out early. All right, it's all right. New shooter. Let's get a point set. Point's going to be 4. Player B, same bet, 22 inside. He says sometimes he'll go up to 3. We're going to have to do 25. Sometimes he'll go up to 3 or 4. He just feels it out. But generally he says two hits and down, or else you're going to be a loser. All right, let's see some numbers. Wow. Okay, this is just silly. Typical, does happen, but it's not helping me out here in this illustration. Maybe I need some new dice, huh? All right, new shooter coming out. Okay, point's gonna be 9. Going through the bankroll quick here. 22. Player A is going to drop his 22. And we got 4 hard. Doesn't help our players. And we got 6 hard. Player B going to win his $7. Player A is going to win his 7. And we're looking for another hit. Okay, there's 9. It's going to be the point. Need some more 1s. Again, Player B is going to win 7. And player A is also going to win his 7. But player A is going to pull his bet down. And the puck is off because we hit the point. So we're looking for a new point. 3 craps. We don't care about that. And it's going to be 6. 6 is the new point. And player B is just going to ride it out and hopefully to hit some more numbers. Remember, he's got to hit at least 6. Okay, there's a 9. So that's going to win 7. It's his 3rd hit. Okay, there's a 6. It's the point. It's going to win again. Point's going to come off. What is that, his 4th hit? Remember, we need to see 6 to have more of a profit than player A. Okay, there's 11. Yo 11 on the come out. And 7. Dice rolled, but that was a 7. Still looking for that point. And we got it. Oh, geez, dice flying everywhere. That was a 9. I believe that was a 9. So the puck's back on 9. And our shooter B is looking for his points. Nope, 7. 7 out. A little tough. I'm starting to see his point. It's a little tough to hit 6 numbers. All right, let's give it another try. Okay, point's going to be 5. Player B is going to drop $25. Cap. Return 3 and change. And player A is going to drop. He has the change. He's going to drop his 22. And let's see some numbers. Okay, it's going to be 5. So we hit the point. Both players are going to win their $7. Point's going to come off. Going to look for a new point. Okay, it's going to be 6. Let's hit some points. Okay, 4. That doesn't help us. We're looking for inside numbers. And 7. 7 out. Dice rolled. That was 7 out. All right. Maybe we'll give it one more quick one. All right, new shooter. Okay, it's going to be 5. Points 5. Player B. $22. Player A. $22. And I think I mentioned this earlier. Obviously, you can go up in any amount of units. That doesn't really affect things. All right, shooter, let's see some numbers. Okay, today is just, like I said, I don't redo these videos. I'm gonna have to live with it. It's just been after the fact, I can describe it as a cold table. Not too hot. So it gives you a little example of how things are. Obviously, you stick around and for more rolls, you're gonna win a little more, but you're gonna lose that initial investment. So it's something to consider. He calls it 2 rolls is more, or 2 wins is more profitable than 5 wins. It really does play out if the 7 comes, if you're gonna stay out there for the 7. Now, once you hit 6 wins, 6 hits, then you start making more money. But you know, that's a lot more rolling, a lot more chances for that 7 to come. So it's really something to consider. Something to think about. 2 hits and down. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. Until next time, thanks for watching. Good luck on coloring up.